It's Sunday, 6 a.m. I thought of going live and doing this, but honestly, it wouldn't really matter because there's not much to discuss live. However, and this is a very touchy question, maybe the crypto gurus can answer this. I consider myself a pleb on level 2, so I don't think I can answer this, ladies and gents. All right, so I have a quick video. I just want to address this question, which barely anybody, I don't think, can address, because nobody actually has a perfect answer. How can you predict a token? Well, unless you do TAs, I understand they all work to some extent. I'm gonna try my best to keep it as simple as possible and get my message across. All right. So basically, how low can any token go? However, I'm gonna stick to just a couple in the Cosmos system: Atom, Evmos, Juno, because I don't want to talk about hundreds of tokens out there. I don't know much about them, so I'm not going to talk about them, right? I'm just going to stick around Atom, Evmos, Juno, Osmo, Stars, and a couple of others in the Cosmos system as an example. Okay, and it probably applies to the same stuff applies to the other tokens to some extent. Meme coins, Ponzi tokens, they perform separately from the market. All right, they have total different ways. I mean, I don't know, they just do their own thing. All right, so again, before I get to this, I'll do my best to get my message across as clearly as possible. Try to tackle this from a pleb's perspective. See if I can give you some, real value from this. Okay. Another thing, my audio preview is not working, so I literally don't know if my sound is coming across straight or not. All right. So if there's any issues, maybe put in the comments. Let me know. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you do firewall setups and stuff. Something is wrong, and this is really annoying. However, the show must go on, right? So someone asked me earlier on, how low will Evmos go? Man, don't worry. I'll do my best to answer this question. 0, right? Any token can go to 0. In all seriousness, just like telling or asking about Terra Luna, nobody knew it would go to 0 point whatever sub cents. So, but like I said, not trying to make fun of any questions here. Nobody can tell you. In the bull market, people will tell you, remember all the big gurus, crypto people, even BitBoy or whoever, I don't want to name them right now. They said Ethereum would go to $20,000, $10,000, Bitcoin $100,000, $1 million. What happened? Literally, nobody can speculate anything. And most of the people, what I can do right now is give you the most conservative, bearish outlook on this tokens ecosystem. That's all. Okay? And I'm also going to see if this makes sense. Some unofficial calculation. All right? Just a pleb calculation, which I'm going to just show you in a second. All right? So I'm going to close this video because, again, coming back to this, think about this for a second. Atom, right? By the way, we are also in a bearish market, recession. We are in a bear market, but it probably will get worse. And if it doesn't, awesome, right? If it sticks around this level, why not? I mean, Bitcoin has been sitting around 19 and I don't know, it's been sitting around, 19, 18, 20. You see, so it's been flat for quite some time. But if it goes south, right, all the way to 18, 17, if it does, then of course you'll see other tokens go down as well. And now coming back to Cosmos system, right? Atom, I believe $2 billion staked. That's a huge number, market cap. Versus you're talking about Evmos, Juno is still holding decent, but Evmos, the market cap, right? And we're in the bear market. Understand this. So right now, and I have no idea why the APR actually went up. It was about 190 something or 80 something. It went up by, now it's sitting at 200%. So people will take profits. When the APR is high as 200%, people will keep taking profits every single day. Some will compound, some will take profits. All right. So yes, a token can go to whatever low, there's no, I mean, you can speculate as much as you want. But at the end of the day, it depends on how many people are buying and how many people are selling. Think about this for a second, right? So I told you I'm going to talk about the math. Let's see if it makes sense. And by the way, Atom, Juno, let's not talk about Osmo. Osmo is pretty decent in terms of market cap, right? It has a DEX and all that. However, Evmos, since that was the main question, and I'm touching on Evmos because it's pretty new and compared to the rest of the other ecosystem here, tokens, right? and also started in the bear market. So understand this. If it was a bull market, things would have been different. We have seen that before. If you have been following my channel, we have seen how some of the meme tokens were also performing 1000% in the bull market. So in the bear market, the problem is most people, there are no new people are not coming in, right? In an ecosystem to thrive, to grow, you need network effect. More people building, developers building. You also need more people to buy and sell stuff, like trading volume and all this stuff, right? So Evmos, due to having this crazy APR, 208%, right? It's pretty decent. And it was, man, it was way higher than this, right? Right? So 208%, and I told you, it started around $6, or was it? It dropped, right? Let me see. Since I'm actually doing this video, I wanted to keep it below 10 minutes, but since I'm on it, let's see. All right. So if you look at it, where is it, boss? Yeah, all time. If this was accurate, $6 something when it actually launched in 28 April, when the airdrop was given, and then it dropped all the way to $1.20. So right now we are still not at all-time low, and it can definitely go below its all-time low, which is about $1.20 or so. It depends. So it also depends on when you bought into the ecosystem. If you bought in at all-time high, which just, I mean, I don't know, doesn't make sense. I always advise not to do so. However, if you did, buy it anywhere around $1.50 or $1.20 to $2, and you staked it at this APR, and you were taking out profits, then you should be fine. Okay. However, your principal might go down because this price, $2.08, might not remain the same. Some whale came in or whatever, and also price impact is pretty decent in Evmos because of liquidity and everything. All right. So small buys can actually drive the price up to some extent, and it's the same way down as well, right? But it has been holding decent. People come in and buy. So coming back to this, think about this for a second. 365 days in a year. I would just say, I'm not taking bull or bear as an example here. I'm just saying in a year, 1 year, okay? 1 year cycle. Just imagine 365 days in a year. In 365 days, let's assume you have 365 investors, okay, who are buying into the ecosystem every day. There's one person, just one person. 365 is nothing, right? I'm just giving you a pleb, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, perspectives. Like if you think about it for a second, because if you have people coming in and buying, and then of course there are some people who will be exiting, taking profits, the cycle repeats, right? It keeps going on. Then, you could do something. Like there is potential in the bull market. But if there's ecosystem that's drying out because there's no development, it's totally ghost. I mean, there are some chains. I don't know. I'm not going to say HarmonyOne is one of them, but some of the chains, literally, the developers are disappearing, right? There's nothing going on right now, or even potential in the future. So those, I can't say the same. Right. However, also understand this. Remember when someone did a research on Atom, said the upside of Atom is huge, $140 to even $1,000 in 10 years plus, whatever it is, right? But they also said the downside of Atom is $1. That's fair enough. I totally get it. Every ecosystem and tokens can go down to some extent, right? So why I'm telling you this, because we are in a bear market, and I guess it's gonna get worse, right? I don't see any positive news. So we need more people to come in and use the ecosystem, right? And it happens a lot more in the bull market. You'll see a lot of people getting in, right? So if you can hold throughout this winter, stake, take profits, diversify into other chains. Imagine Rebus chain coming up and a couple of others. They're also going to have significant high APR, 400%, 500%. So if you can diversify, take profits into those, and then like I said, people have different strategies. All right. If you believe in the ecosystem, you want to hold till the end, awesome. But ask yourself, why did you get in the first place? If it was money, then always take profits. If you believe in the ecosystem, then you do both, compound, take profits. If you believe in some other ecosystem as well in the cosmos, then what do? You take rewards and also diversify into them, right? So it's gonna go on for a while. There will be people come everywhere. There's a buy and sells everywhere. Okay, but the only point is, how low can it go? There's no guarantee, my friend. It can go as low as, remember a few days ago, I reacted to one of the videos where I said, what was that? One dude said the bearish he sees on Evmos is 20 cents. Man, is that gonna be true? I'm gonna freaking out, because who knows? He said that it was the most bearish play. It could be like that's the bearish he sees, the most bearish, if ever. 20 cents Evmos. I mean, okay, it's going to take a while for it to go down unless nobody believes in this ecosystem and everybody says to dump it, right? So yeah, I don't know that. And if I really knew the answer, it would be an inside trading, right? And that's illegal. So I'm just playing as an investor. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, documenting. There's a lot of other plays I do mess around with, although I just don't put it out in the channel yet because I want to see how things work out. Before until I get more information, I don't want to give you guys anything. You get the point. So anyways, since somebody asked a question, I was awake, 6 o'clock. I thought, why not just go online, do a quick video, and my quick videos end up being 10 minutes long. Crazy. But again, I hope you found something useful. Okay, take profits. And like I said, I'm trying to figure this out myself, navigate through the bear market, learn myself. And the moment I create videos, people start dumping, which is not cool. All right, so anyways, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Until I figure out my audio, my preview, because if I can't understand how my the voice is coming out, it's kind of difficult. So take it easy. I'll see you soon.